we see so many different characteristics because we have so many different people from so many different places. So it's just like when I worked on cruise ships, when I just started, it was wild because I got to see from so many different places, different cities, different environments, different stresses, different values. Checking into the scalp, how is it moving? The next thing I will do is go above the ear and feel. If someone has tension, sometimes they're not even in touch with it, right? But you can feel it. You have a knot here. We're going to go from gallbladder 9, from that knot backwards. If someone has a knot here, you're not going to be able to go in deep, and it may elicit, again, a headache response, but it's going to open the area. We're working the underlying cause. We're not just working the muscle. So like IMS or trigger point needling, they're not working the reasons behind it. They're not saying the muscle needs to release and now let's guide it through the meridian out the channel. It may just then move that tension elsewhere. We're not actually going to fully release it. So with a tube, I want you to use a tube and find it on your nape. The tragus, yes, so the superior and then inferior.
Like a triangle.
That's right, so we'll here, right, and there, and then you're gonna go in the middle and go right there. So then you're going to insert in, you're gonna go out, and you're gonna go down. A little bit more. Yes, perfect, yeah. So one, about 1 inch. And then you're gonna angle perpendicular, and then there, yeah. So it says towards stomach 4, but face shapes are different. Yeah, on the thinner side, I would say, so you could look at ivories, and then if you're not seeing enough shift, then you can move to a blue afterwards. What do you think?
Well, I also thought
Yeah, I would say so. And then, and a little bit down here. So this is a good one to work with. And then, and then maybe some kidney 26. How about for yourself? Do you feel a little bit thicker? I would say medium, I would say. So again, you could start with the ivory and then build to a blue. And Erin? Medium, yeah. So it's interesting, right? You can see the balance there, imbalance, the skin thickness, and this is where you would want to encourage someone to look at maybe derma rolling or microneedling to help with that skin surface collagen production as well. And I would say on the thicker side, yeah, perfect. So we're going to go from middle of the eye. So how can you tell if their eyes are closed? You can come from here, right? You can kind of see that. So we're going to come in to the right. Nice breath in and out. Good. So I'm going to go in a little bit and then just like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, coming in on the left side. Nice breath in and out. Good. A little bit in. Right in. Nice breath in here. And hold it with the other hand. So that the energy took it in. Oh yeah, quite a bit, and then grab. When you're working the gallbladder channel, or even that yang chow movement, clearing all the tension, walking away from it to move forward in life, I like to then come in to the back of the neck. You can hold your hands here. Just massage, but allowing for that energy to move off the face back. Imagine if they were wearing a heavy cloak of emotions over their head. You're going to pull that off like that. That's the idea. Cross them over, and then like that. And I'm feeling it much more on the right than the left, but they are puckered, and I can really feel that muscle activating. For some people, it is a little bit finicky, and then you would kind of angle it down towards gallbladder 10, but I would start by going, obviously transverse more because we don't have a lot of flesh here in the scalp, and then you'll feel that grab most likely right away. There's always going to be shifts, and you can go back towards the labia as well. But again, if someone does have a really deep line here, you're going to thread the line. You're not going to work with the muscle. I personally find that you'll see the energy, the downturn, and more working with the motor point here than you would be with the labia technique.